Wednesday night, Thunder Bay, the Scotties were getting closer and closer to end of round robin. Just 4 draws remain in round robin play, 2 for each group, 1 tonight, 3 more tomorrow at Fort William Gardens. Let's get you caught up on what happened this afternoon. It was teams from Group B in our feature. Team Canada against the Territories. In the third, Kerry Anderson and these 2-time defending champions looking very much like they are a championship team. What a wonderful shot this is, with that roll as well underneath as they go on to score 2, would win the game 8-5. That qualifies them now for the playoffs as a team. Team Canada curled 94%. Manitoba went an extra for a big win over Quebec. Ontario wins. They had lost 3 in a row now for Holly Duncan. And Nova Scotia over Alberta as Alberta, Laura Walker missed her last shot. So take a look at Pool B first. Anderson is the only one through. Everyone else down to 4 losses, still alive. Tonight, it's all about Pool A. Crawford lost her first this morning, but by virtue of a win over Fleury, is first. Wins by either of those 2, you're in. You get to 6, you're in. Big game. Barker McCarville coming up. If you get to 4 losses, you're out. So Homan has to win tonight. And on this Wednesday night, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Thunder Bay. Cheryl, Kathy alongside. So Saskatchewan, Northern Ontario, that is our feature. And if you're Penny Barker from Moose Jaw, it's all about getting better through the week, and they have.
Well, they have, and even it's the wins and the losses. She didn't look at that, but what she said, it's the precision making that they now feel that they're in the groove. They'd make a great shot. They'd set up a double for the other team. Not so much anymore. That win against Nunavut this morning really let them focus.
Northern Ontario, McCarville, they had their Gouju moment last night. Remember 17, St. John's, they're playing at home. They had to have a meeting, said, you know what, we're putting too much pressure on ourselves. That's what they did.
I think that's what happens when you're playing at home. They want to make Northern Ontario so proud. Then you start worrying about missing, and then you're not focusing on making shots. So they had that team meeting, and they reminded each other that they love this game, that they're not defined by the wins and the losses, and that they're so grateful to be out here and play. That perspective, that will put wins on the board.
And if that continues, that Gouju moment, remember, they went on to win in 17. Could it be the same for McCarville? First step is to beat Saskatchewan.
We think that we can win just as much as anybody else can, and we're gonna soak it in, this whole opportunity, and we're just hoping to play the best we can and make our province proud.
To represent your province is just such an honor, and we're so excited and happy to be playing. And we know that they're going to be a good team, and we know that that's going to be a really good battle, and we have to bear down and make our best shots against them to win the game.
Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
So we'll see if that meeting last night means something. It sure did look like that this morning for Krista McCarville. She gets ready to play Saskatchewan. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's How. Team Saskatchewan out of the Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center, skipped by Penny Barker with Daniel Shazinski, Jenna Engie, and Christine Gamble. The Northern Ontario champions Through the back door into the curling club here at the Fort William in Thunder Bay, Krista McCarville with Sarah Potts, Ashley Sipola, and Kendra Lilly. And McCarville has won the draw to the button, so she will have last rock. Playing the Yellowstone, Saskatchewan the red. There you see Miss Barker out, has the brush down a little bit closer. Not quite in the middle of the 12. And to get us underway on this Wednesday night, 4 draws remain in round robin. This is Daniel Szynski.
Well, John Wall, and you can see it right there, and his team have worked hard to build up this side of the sheet. They talked about just the floor isn't exactly level, and this was this turn here was actually running really straight, but Broom's out in the 12-foot, and they're getting the curl now.
Sorry, guys. 14-3. Okay.
I like it.
Just a little bit deep.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah Potts.
10. Easy. Please.
I don't think it's actually
Easy.
firm.
Easy.
Having a great week, lots of feel. I think a lot of, you know, Krista's getting her feel back on draw weight. She was struggling, has been Sarah just talking to her and how the ice feels.
Nice, Sarah. Good shot. When it hit, it seemed a bit firm.
All right, keys to the game. Let's start with Saskatchewan.
Well, in a game like this, you can't start thinking about dropping to 3 losses or anything else. It's really what you can control, and you can control your weight, your breathing, and your thinking, and not thinking about outcome. And then precision focus at this stage in the round robin. To reach playoffs, you're going to be needing to make some precise freezes, some precise angles, and run backs.
8.5. Okay. It's good, right? Yeah.
And the keys for Northern Ontario.
Well, delayed attack, one of the things I'm seeing is some teams are trying to set up for their deuce a little too early, and then the other team makes a great freeze and your end goes away. So wait a little longer. Maybe it's on your thirds first. And then Lily needs to bloom. We normally see Lily. She's all-star out here, and she had a 68% game in this morning's game, and she needs to be her own self.
The keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue, an obvious choice for Western Canadians for 95 years.
Okay. Oh, if I sweep it, maybe we will be.
Again, unable to hold the shooter, and up goes the corner.
The teams this afternoon, and I think I heard a bit of it this morning, was teams were talking about it just sliding a bit better, a little bit faster. That could be 2 reasons. I mean, it could be the pebble, or it could just be that the rocks are starting to get a little smoother. They're not curling as much, so therefore they slide a little bit.
Just kind of a soft handle. Wait's close. Stay close. Thank you. Take a look. Starting to go. Straight. Really curling. Stopping. Yeah, finish it now. Finish. Just top four though. Whoa. We're running. Top four. Right behind T. Okay. So. That's good. 14 and a half. Okay. 14. So pretty fast, eh?
Yeah, so just a little deep. Yeah, we noticed it today, Kathy, I think this morning as well. Again, the morning draws are a little different. Ice, as you say, is a little crispier. But yeah, there are patches there where the ice really seems to want to scoot.
There are definitely spots. We saw that this morning, and even this afternoon on a couple of the sheets that I was watching, saw the same thing.
Curling hard. Hard. Line's great. Hard. Drag it. You got to go. Line's great. Keep going. Line's good. Line's really good.
Nice chance here. A little bit of backing. Corner guard up.
Good shot. We are. That's good. Oh, Christmas. Overswept it. Wow. I did not think that was getting there. Great sweeping.
Again.
But then I think, you know, to adjust, I don't know so much if it's the thrower adjusting. I just think the brushers, they may not have to jump on it quite as quick. They know they can carry it at the end rather than have to drag it early.
Little tap right now. Starting to come down.
Still to it.
Little tap.
Still to it.
Curl. Little tap.
Okay.
Straight.
Christy.
Straight.
That's good.
Good.
So, Kathy, just to your point about Saskatchewan wanting to be more exact, you know, it's like
Same weight to freeze.
first couple of games you just want to hit the green, and then you want to get within maybe 10 feet. Now you want to be within 2 feet of the flag. a shot like that, little long, doesn't go with that plan, does it?
It doesn't at all, and that is the kind of challenge that she said they faced for a number of games early this week, that they would either make a good one and then let the team off the hook. It is the precision. They're talking about moving to within about 6 inches to a foot of their targeted area, and it's usually not long.
Hard, Kendra! Up hard, Kendra, go! Hard, 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 hard! Hard, hard, hard!
Go, go.
Okay, that works.
It's not bad, Ash.
Not bad, no.
No.
No, it's
not going anywhere.
I think we're shot, aren't we? I don't think so.
That just makes it easier for them, probably.
Who's shot?
There we are.
Oh.
They're 2-3.
What if you just sat on
I like sitting on it.
Yeah, you sit right there, and it almost acts as a guard for shot stone, which is Saskatchewan at the back.
Copy. Okay.
That's quite the debut, isn't it, for a first time?
It's close, stop
Christy
it.
Gamble at the Scotties.
We're right now.
Oh, it's fantastic. And she's got the edge over Kendra. Kendra coming in at 72%.
We're all there. Little tap. Go to the back one again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Go to the back one.
Curl, curl. Whoa. Sit, sit, sit.
Okay.
Okay.
And then just a little rub and roll.
No, it's just really quick right there. Yeah. Good throw, Christy.
Nose looks like it might do it. Just a hair low.
Hair on the inside. Yeah.
I might do it. They're talking about
I like
clipping that
8.5.
back shot stone as they go
off.
by.
Yeah.
Just spin it
Because
off
you
the
want to
back.
hit it just off nose.
Okay.
Oh, do you think a little less?
And then you roll your shooter too and stack them up almost all behind that corner guard.
Now this is the player they have to get going. Kendra Lilly has to find some consistency, Kathy.
Whoa. No. No, no,
Well,
no.
we saw that this morning. She really struggled, and you know the team's trying to help her out. I asked Krista about how they help her, and she said with her draws, she's adjusting her kick speed. Well, that's going to make her feel a lot
You
better.
bet. Great start.
But she's adjusting her kick speed, Cheryl. Instead of just having the same kick and then maybe adding or taking off, she keeps kicking at different speeds, and so she's never had the feel for draw weight, and that's why it's a challenge.
Yeah,
I
that's
honestly
a
thought
tough
that
way
was
to do it.
I know.
Well done on this.
Get this across. We actually have to hit it here.
Northern Ontario with Last Rock sitting 3 at the moment.
9.
9?
Yeah.
I can't blast it all with peel? Just off nose?
Yeah, go peel, but we
Oh,
need
you
to hit
definitely
it
can.
probably 2/3,
Okay, okay.
or else we'll just go into that. Okay.
Straight up.
Yeah.
The middle one will be the question, but I think it just, the way these rocks are, it'll just skip over top of that other one. You'll lose the back one, and top goes.
Yep. Yes!
Right away. Right away they pick up Gamble, Hengi, Szynski. Right away, still with it, stay with it. Got one, and that's all as they drive it by.
Tight.
Tough one, Christy. Ah, sorry. Not a good throw. Okay, tough one. Oops.
That's okay.
Hit this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just draw to it.
Yeah.
You want to draw to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not hitting it.
Yeah?
Yep.
So this will be fresh.
Yeah, it definitely a little bit.
Yours kind of. I didn't think I shot it that hard.
No. You were actually close to like your draw weight game speed, I'd say.
Right.
That
Tier
was
better.
a
A
guard.
little bit more than draw. Yes. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
This will be really nice for Kendra to get this feel early too. Get a draw, not a lot of pressure. She can come back down to it even.
Tier better.
I was grateful.
Room. No backing, guys. No backing. Have a look.
That's fine. We don't need backing.
No backing still.
Aaron.
No backing.
Yeah, we don't need
Okay, go,
backing.
go, go,
Me,
go.
me,
Make sure
me.
back there. Go. Sarah, hard. Hard. Gotta go. Really hard. Sarah, gotta go. Keep going, both of you. Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Very nice. Great judgment.
Really nice.
Nice shots.
So here are the games on the ice and some crucial games. Our feature is on A. A win by wild card. That's Team Fleury. That would put him in. You get to 6, you're in. And they're playing winless Nunavut. We know that Newfoundland and Labrador have been eliminated at 4. A win by Crawford and New Brunswick. They're in. And a must-have for Miscue. Throwing 4 stones against Carey. A must-win. If they should lose and drop to 4, they would be eliminated. The team that is idle tonight, that is Prince Edward Island, Suzanne Burt out of Cornwall, Montague. They are 3 and 4, and they are already eliminated from the playoff contention.
I think she's trying to play the triple, double at the very least.
Say here more.
Just a question from me, Cheryl, about where they went with that stone. I thought, to my mind, they would have maybe tried to protect those 2 zones on that side, maybe left it a little higher.
Yeah, I think, you know, the way they're frozen and you can't see all of it.
Okay.
I like the call to sit 3 with the draw.
All right. Szynski. What do they got? Penny Barker's first. Bang. Oh, and just underneath. And she will get rid of 2.
Almost made the triple. What a great throw. Those rocks, the rocks are so lively.
A little bit. A little thicker. We had them all. Seen a little bit more.
They did. Well thrown.
Well, that's better.
Yep.
They needed that.
I think so.
Hasn't been a very good start here in the first for the team from Moose Jaw.
T-line. Okay.
Just like a tiny bit more.
T-line.
Chance to sit 3 again if she can
Should be right up here now. Okay.
Well, yeah,
split
'cause this is
this.
a similar line. Well,
I
not-
gave you a
I
hair
had
more for your
more. I
guard.
wiggled them,
Yeah, because this is your guard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's draw to the
So
button.
it might hang for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of weight, sorry?
So I guess a hair heavier than practice? Is that what
No,
you're thinking?
no.
I want T-line.
T-line. It's
I
real
would say
close.
pretty close
It's
to
real
practice,
close.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that quick. Little, it worked. Back
Okay, whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
He had an outstanding game this morning.
Hard.
Sippola and Potts going to chip it. Yeah, will.
Okay.
So sitting the 2.
Guess it wasn't gonna happen.
Good try. Really curled,
Didn't
eh?
hang at all.
No.
No, I was gonna
It's
say.
like your guard, but
For sure.
so I was thinking down the middle it would hang a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so
Like we
too.
took quite a bit of ice for the draws, but
But I totally agreed with
Your
you.
guard,
My guard really hung before it went.
I don't know if maybe just 9-5. Okay. I think this will move, but be careful with it anyways.
Yeah, you need to make sure for Saskatchewan that you just stick in the ring somewhere. I know they're going to try the roll because there's a split still available for 3, but there won't be if Penny noses, and it's only a shot for 2.
Clean. Stay close. Yes, yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. Yes. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Roll. Whoa, whoa.
Got it. Oh, now she can maybe roll it
Hard.
deep
Good.
and
Great shot.
be the shot rock. And in behind that stone, top 12.
Nice.
Just 2 great shots by Penny.
Good state.
Well, that's
Looks
much
like
better.
she's going to give up
great.
a 3, and
Good. Thank you.
Northern Aunt's got a tough shot if they want to take it on for
Yeah,
2.
whether they thought they could tap it.
Yeah.
Looks like she's just going to draw, so mission accomplished for Saskatchewan.
So with Team Fleury needing a win to qualify, they blanked the first with Nunavut. New Brunswick, a win would put them in. They steal one against Newfoundland and Labrador. And Carey opens with a single against Team Homan and Emma Miskew.
That was good. I never think we're heavy, right?
No.
Line's good. Weight's good.
Really curly.
Well, that says something, and that's an important little bit of
Kate, you're fine.
news, because
Nice throw, Krista.
teams advancing could come down to that last rock draw
Oh, you
distance.
could have played a tap. One yellow.
One it is. So 2 wonderful shots by Penny Barker. Northern Ontario forced to the single.
Line's good. Line's good. Go, Ash.
Winner tonight would take a big step towards a possible playoff spot, picking up a 5th win, knowing that 6 will get you in.
Yeah.
McCarville from here in Thunder Bay. Krista with the 1-0 lead. So here in 2, it'll be the team from Saskatchewan, Moose Jaw. Penny Barker with last rock, and they have the hammer playing the Redstone.
Line's really good.
Whoa.
2 lines up. Line's good. Line's really good.
Whoa.
Starting to really curl now.
Okay.
Whoa, you're fine.
All on its own.
Whoa.
Stop.
Sit.
Good.
Good.
Good sweep, guys. Take that. Yep.
You need
Real
good
close.
weight.
Weight's real close.
Line's good. Okay, a bit of room here.
Weight's real good.
There's 2 ways
We're
if
there.
you're Northern Ontario to look at that last end.
We're
Is
there.
you can be frustrated, and sometimes you definitely do. You think you have a chance to score a potential 3 or 2 for sure, and it doesn't happen. Or you can also reframe it and say, you know what, we had a great end. We were sitting 3 at one point. Let's do it again.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Crystal.
Back 4 weight.
Okay.
Yeah, lines. Way close.
Yep.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard. Hard. Roll it on. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Pull it off, Christy. Hard, hard, hard.
Hard.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Take.
Points could be good. That's about the back 4.
Yeah.
Mine guarding 1, which. Okay.
I don't think this is going to move too much. Okay. I like 10 and a half.
Okay.
A really good chance you can even roll a little bit to the right if you want, and then the force is on. Nothing behind the tee line, and 3 reds. Yellows.
10 and a half.
Want to choose another color?
Whoa.
I throw something orange.
Orange.
You could put orange out there. I think because it's your favorite color, I could tell.
I know, I really like orange.
Okay.
She got them out of trouble. Because look at this right now. It's Northern Ontario sitting 3. Penny Barker in her purse.
Well, this is a brilliant. She almost makes the triple, Vic. Runs this back big weight, just misses that other one. So that goes a long way. You get a couple out of there. And then this. I mean, the risk here, you can't roll out because then it's a pretty easy draw for your 2, for your deuce, or a possible split for 3. It makes no mistake. Doesn't just get the hit, she gets the hit and the roll. Forces McCarville to draw for a single.
The key shots are brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together.
It's so straight.
Straight there.
That's a big deal for Saskatchewan, because when I looked at their numbers coming in, they're second last in the field for forcing the opponents to a single when they have hammer.
Go Kendra.
So a great start to this game.
So an update, let's go to sheet B. This is Team Fleury. And of course, Lena Negovin throwing the fourth stones for Tracy Fleury, who remains in quarantine after a blank in one.
Well, that red stone that you saw buried was Selena's first.
I gave
She
it,
also had one out in the wings, and so
Don't
Bridget
ignore
McPhail
it.
and Nunavut went after that one out in the wings and rolled out, and so this is a draw
Run
for
into
two.
it.
She needs to bite the 8
All
foot.
you. Line's great.
I don't think you can hurt it.
46% on their conversion.
15
So
two.
that's
Hairless.
with last rock, of course. That's
Nice.
second only to Team Canada in the event. And there's two. So doing what
red.
they have to with that hammer.
Is he back? Keep going. Oh, and then. Good job. Nice. Really nice shot.
Atta girl.
10-4.
Another great shot by Christy. Great roll. Leaves a little bit showing, so it's available for Saskatchewan if they need to get to it or run red back.
Right up. Yeah. Right? Correct. Yeah, it's draw to the button speed.
Top 8. Close. Yep.
Weight's good. Top 12.
Well, line's good.
Tight.
Oh, easy.
Gotta go for weight.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Let's go over to
We're just tight.
New Brunswick against Newfoundland and Labrador. After New Brunswick, Andrea Crawford stole one in the first, Kathy.
Well, and both teams letting each other off the hook a little bit. Sarah was going around on her first. She went deep. Andrea went deep.
Easy then.
But on
Easy. You got
Andrea's
room.
second, she
got room.
is deep again, but she is shot.
Whoa,
But there is room for Sarah to get on
easy.
top. Needs to be in the full 4.
Yep.
Line's good.
All
Weight
you,
only.
all you, all you.
Weight only.
All you guys.
Easy.
Got a curl.
Sarah Hill from the St. John's Curling Club Remax Center. Look out. And hit, rub, roll, and rolls away.
Hard.
And steal one more. New Brunswick. Again, New Brunswick. You get to 6 wins. They're 5-1, just as Team Fleury is. You're in.
Good. Nice throw. Nice. Good shots.
Just 2 great ones by Christy. She made that freeze.
Nice. Thank you.
Pair.
Then she made the peel on the double guards, opened it up.
I mean, the blast does go.
Yeah.
It's just hard the way it curls.
There is a bit of space, right? You guys want to blast or you like guarding?
I like the guard the same as Kendra.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
I guess the ice is
Your word is
similar.
Oh, apparently.
I'm
didn't quite
I just
clear
think the
my
blast isn't automatic. It's a really long one.
If it would fly, I'd
Yeah.
say that for sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty good freeze, and it's high in the house, so it's never a guarantee. And I'm not sure they know the ice in that spot yet. That would be the question, if it ever came up.
I like it.
We thought just because she just threw it, too. We kind of knew.
To sheet D now in a
Think it's
must-win
tight.
Yeah, tight on
for
its
the
own.
Holman wildcard team. Emma Miskew throwing the
Mine's a
fourth
little
stones.
tight.
Chelsea Carey
We're tight
opened
on
with a
its own.
single. And this is Miskew and her last coming up.
Well, this is a little bit of a pinball machine. She's trying to make the yellow-red guard onto that yellow on the left. There you go. So yellow onto red. Drive it onto the yellow on the 11 o'clock position, onto the red sideways to run it into the 4-foot.
You needed me to draw, didn't you, Kathy?
I did.
I'm sorry.
There is really no other option to get to the hearts for the draw.
And, not quite. So not the pinball wizard. Doesn't get to it. And it's a steal of 1, 2-0 Carey.
Just great weight by Krista, but just doesn't come up enough, and now leaves the door open to sit 2.
She shot it like 10-9.
Yeah,
And it honestly just did not move.
Yeah.
The trick here for Saskatchewan will be where do you roll that you don't leave a double back.
Oh, boy.
Sit. That's good. Okay.
And we'll lose one out the side.
Yeah, 10.
Pretty straight.
Yeah.
Second appearance at the Scotties for Penny Barker.
Stay there.
Much better appearance, too. She went 1 and 10 in St. Catharines in 17.
Oh, no. Okay. No, I had called straight earlier. Okay, this will be straight. 10, 10 and a half. What's that? Did you say something? Yeah, 10, 10 and a half. It should be, like, hers was pretty straight. It looked like it was over rolling all day, and then
They held it back.
Yeah.
Try hard for this roll. There's really no risk. It's not a split available if you roll out.
Earlier today, we did show her class, her grade 6 class,
10 and a half.
and her children watching from the Holy Family School
Here, we can bring it back.
here in Thunder Bay. They call her Mrs. M. They were all disappointed that they weren't able to come on Wednesday morning, as any events, of course, in normal situations, they invite school children in to come and watch the curling. So
Sorry.
they were all very disappointed, but they got a chance to watch on TV today.
No, it's just dead straight there.
Watch Mrs. M pick up the win.
Well, that's the fun part for us, too, is seeing all the kids pour in here, watch the games and cheer on the people they know. They would have loved that.
So a chance to get out of it for Saskatchewan. Get the blank, hold that last rock to 3.
Yep. Oh, clean. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Yep. Woo. Yep. Yes. Clean it.
Let's keep the brushes down, and away it goes. And we put a blank on the board. Just the 3rd blank for Saskatchewan in the event. Team Northern Ontario with the brush on the lead stone. Sarah Potts out of the Fort William Curling Club, as we welcome you back to Thunder Bay on this Wednesday night. One more day of round robin play. We'll sort it out. We already have one team through the playoffs. That's the 2-time defending champion, Team Canada, Carrie Einarson, out of Pool B. We have chance tonight that 2 teams from this pool, Pool A,
I'm surprised.
wild card flurry, and Team New Brunswick could advance if they pick up a 6th win. We go to the 3rd. Northern Ontario leads it. Saskatchewan once again has the last rock, playing the Redstones.
Northern Ontario went in on the first, and then Penny hit, and looks like they're comfortable playing this end out for a possible blank.
Hard. Right up. All the way. Hard. Hard. Right up. Good.
Sorry, I slid too far.
What was that? 10.
So we take a look at Northern Ontario. There is what got them thinking. A loss, win, loss, no consistency. Then came through with the big win after the meeting last night. They'll close tomorrow, and that'll be in the afternoon against Team Wildcard.
Curl a bit.
Tracy Fleury.
Clean. Good job. 9-4. 9-4. This one had some shape to it. Same sort of weight, Ash.
Meanwhile, Saskatchewan, 500 through their first 2, a little bit hit and miss. Then they've turned it on with wins over PEI, Nunavut, And they'll close out against Wild Card and Team Holman. So each team closing out against one of the Wild Cards. And both Wild Cards with the fill-in fourth stone throwers.
Well, and I think you would have wanted to play both those wild card teams early because they're sure settling in and getting comfortable.
Yeah, it's difficult, you know, for those teams too. Fleury may be already qualified if she wins tonight, so maybe the edge will be off. You don't know. Unless Team Holman wins, they could be eliminated by tomorrow. So that we don't know how that's going to affect their play looking ahead.
Curl. 9-4.
And away it goes.
No, and I think that's a big piece of it, Vic, is just not looking ahead. You've got to deal with what you have out in the ice right now in the game you're playing, and
So, well, just next end.
I think
that's all you're thinking about.
Draw to the button speed, eh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's heavy.
Okay, line's good. Line's nice, curling.
Gotta go a little.
Yep. Okay, don't kill yourself.
Yeah,
I know.
Bounding it. Good shot.
Well, that's pretty fast still.
Nice.
So they draw the top four, and
Again, I think if you're out.
yeah, you may be right here, right? They'll just play this through.
Yeah, it's an odd end, so I think for Saskatchewan, they're fine. Northern Ontario threw it in. They're fine blanking this and trying to score in the even.
Yep.
This is where yours curls.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Little flop. Roll it over. That's good. 8-8.
I'm just poking them. Just a hair, eh?
Clean. Easy. Sarah, go. Go a little. For nose. Good. You're good. Nice, Kendra.
Yeah, good they are. Well, New Brunswick stole one first, stole one in the second, but looks like Newfoundland, Sarah Hill have a chance to get those back.
Well, they certainly do. Andrea faced 2 on her final stone and chased the one that was not shot, but the one that was open, and did manage to roll 2 shots, so there is not a draw. There's a hit here for Sarah. Needs to stick it, though, for 2.
Sarah Hill out of St. John's, already eliminated at 4 losses. And nicely done. Sits there for 2.
A little dicey there.
Yeah.
10-4. That's good.
Just,
It's one thing about this pool play.
I like it.
You have less chance for errors, don't you? I mean, in terms of losses. Yeah, you're playing 8 games, and you know top 3. There's, you just don't have that length of time to regroup, and if you drop some early to maybe build some momentum.
Yeah, and as opposed to the old format where you got into the championship pool and you could rattle off some wins in there even if you didn't go in with the best record. And I think the biggest thing in this format is that first place gets 2 lives, so you'd love that spot.
Okay, that's good. Roll it
But
out even a bit.
other than that, you get in and do your best with the semi-game.
And we know that
Very nice.
first
Throw.
place spot belongs to
Nice throw.
Anderson,
9-7.
the defending, 2-time defending champions, already qualified today. Very impressively.
Yeah, they look good. As comfortable or more so than they did last year at the Scotties in the bubble.
If I remember correctly, Val Sweeting threw a 98% game. And
did.
that, her record was 97. That was as a skip, I believe. So that's pretty remarkable. 98%.
Well, and it's just not only her execution is what she does for the rest of her team. It's, you know, so many things. You're not just out there playing for yourself, she also
job.
brings a lot to the back end, the front end
10-5.
to carry.
Good job, Pam. Good job.
Yeah, they complement each other very well.
10-5.
Just gonna shoot a little less weight.
Okay.
Try to roll it all the way.
All the way over?
Yeah, I'd like to roll it all the way.
Okay.
Try and roll it somewhere that you think you might get a stick on the blank attempt. Maybe there's a swingier spot or...
Little less. 10. 10.
No. Whoa. Whoa. Sarah, hard.
Okay, just roll that way.
Yeah. I'm not killing it. I'm not killing myself on the...
Good.
Try.
Penny Barker. We saw her at the pre-trials in Liverpool, went 3-3.
9.
Okay. 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to win Saskatchewan's first
Extend.
Canadian women's title since Amber Holland in 2011, and Amber is with the team as their alternate. And in fact also
Just clean. Just clean. Clean.
has been also doing some coaching.
Good. Good job.
So a blank on the board. Played through by Barker. Remains 1-0 Northern Ontario.
When our kids were little and we were both competitively curling, we had to plan out our spiels. Like, you're gone this weekend? Okay, I'm gone the next weekend. We had a lot of time away where we were doing parenting as just a single parent.
My dad had success before we were born, but then when my mom was pregnant with me, they won the world. So my dad, of course, talks about when we were little, Lorraine was off curling.
I always felt like I had to give 100% when I was away with my team, but when I got home, I wanted to spend the time with the kids.
Sometimes I look back and I think, how did we do it? Like, it was craziness how much we were away and how much we were traveling and involved in high-end, stressful, competitive curling and very young children at home.
Everyone at the curling club just knew us, knew we were running around, knew who we were, like looked after us when they were on the ice.
It was hard and it was stressful and took years off our lives probably, but wouldn't trade it for anything because what it has given to us has been so tremendous.
And there is Sarah Potts. Yeah, but you know, that's the story of so many families in the game. You talked about, Cheryl, you being a curling club rat running around when your parents were curling, and yourself too, Kathy. That's just the way it was for so many. And I remember Michelle Englot and her two boys, and seeing those boys ride the stones.
Yes.
You know, they pushed them down and they'd be spinning.
Nice shot, Ash.
Yeah, it was quite something. Yeah, Rick Lang, and of course he and Lorraine, part of the organizing committee, and we thank them. It wasn't the best. Now, there's the Lang jersey, and that's about the only support they've had here so far this week. They present and past stars of Thunder Bay curling, Northern Ontario curling in the seats, but coming up this weekend, the volunteers, some 350 of them, who would have been working under normal conditions, have been invited to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as well as 50 of the top junior players. And so we could have as many as 400 people in, all, of course, you know, submitting to the proper protocol. And they'll be isolated in different places around the building. But we could have 400 people in. And you know, further than that, I was thinking today in watching Krista McCarville's class.
Where are we? It's gonna be Sarah.
I mean, I have teachers that I remember who were influential for me. and in public school. I think people will those children will remember her, and some of those children may end up on the ice because of Krista McCarville. So during the day, this was the McCarville family were making their way down to the class to watch at Holy Family School, where she, love you, Mom, you bet, and grade 6, and then she said, you know, she loves them, and they love her back. And as I say, I think you may see somebody on the ice go, how did you get into it? Well, my teacher, Mrs. McCarville, played in the Scotties, and we watched it.
Well, and what a great role model, Vic, where you're actually showing kids that it's possible to have your job, your career, and chase your dream. I think that's fantastic, and can only be good for all those kids to have her as a leader.
Okay.
I think she'd be a good teacher, but I think she might be a tough marker.
Oh, she's marking papers here, actually.
So you want to be getting your papers marked after a win.
Yes, not a loss. You might be getting a D.
Weight's good. Where are we? A little deeper than Ash. Okay, Ash, go a little, I think. Halfway. Ash, a little,
It's like a family affair. Even Ashley Sipola has children at the Holy Family School, and she was part of that this morning.
Oh, gotta stop. It's good. Sit. It's good.
Nice shot, Kendra.
Good.
Sit. Really nice. Beautiful.
Your favorite number on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I had 5-0.
Well, Northern Ontario wants no part of another blank this end, and perfect setup.
Yeah.
Lots of separation, perfectly straight in line.
Christy Gamble.
That's okay. Straight.
Northern Ontario sitting the 2, and they'll just rip the top guard.
No, leave it. Leave it, Danielle.
That's fine.
You don't want it in the way of a draw. Might need that draw path.
Same.
Kendra Lilly.
Very close to the same speed. Okay. I think line's a little wider.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're a little deeper now.
Okay.
I think we're real close to where we were. No, we're a little
tighter.
tighter.
One at me.
Gotta stop, I think.
A little higher.
Gotta stop.
No, not higher.
We're covering it
Stop
enough.
a little, Sarah. Go. Yep. Good.
Really nice. Beauty.
Boy, she's back. There's a perfect example of the last game. She struggled, no connection. She's at 93% today.
Yeah, there's a little smile, too, which we only saw once, a smile from her today.
Yeah, when it's a struggle, it's tough, but back to her old self.
Hold it straight.
Line's pretty good.
Hold it straight.
Okay.
Hard. Hard. 4, 5. Hard. Hard line.
Hard line.
Hard. Hard, guys. You got it hard. Hard.
Keep her going hard.
Yep.
Little bounce off.
Any bounce.
Little bounce.
Any bounce.
It's okay. Good sweep.
Wanted to bounce a little bit more than that. It kind of staggers and guard shots don't. Yeah.
Find something to do.
Boy, if you can get around now.
Now she can't physically.
Now the other path is open, but
We're a hair wider than all the other ones.
Yeah.
you need to overcurl a little bit, wouldn't you?
I still think we can't really.
Yeah,
guess
you
that
would
it's
on the
heavier.
outturn.
We
So
can't really
this
guess
looks a
that
little
it's
bit more
heavier.
natural, and I think there's a little bit more turn on this in turn.
Obviously, we haven't been out this
I
wide.
think it's going to be just as
Yeah,
wide.
I don't think it's
and
heavier.
we-
And honestly, yeah, we don't want to
We've
be.
been like really close to this line.
Yes.
And obviously, tight top 12 is
Yeah,
not.
top
so.
12 is fine.
Okay, so let's throw it the same. And
New Brunswick with a win could put them into the playoffs in a 2-2 tie with Newfoundland and Labrador, Kathy.
Well, a really odd situation. A very similar look on Andrea Crawford's first. Was trying to get rid of that redstone to lie 4. Wound up hitting her own on the nose. And then on her final stone to hit it and lie 2, Sarah Hill had a hog line violation.
Okay.
And that creates this opportunity for this hit again for 4.
Big scrub, huge scrub trying to take it down. Babin forward. Quillian calling line. Bang, there it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4 it is.
4 yellow.
She is so straight there.
Do this. Tap this here. Okay. And then you've got that. You need to. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind.
So unable to get around.
I like it.
Is that, or we do this.
Right. We'll have to show a piece.
Show ourselves a piece.
Yeah.
But I like.
Did
But
you guys,
that's fine.
like,
I
you
think
have
that's
about a third to.
Yeah, it's so straight on this
hit
side
and
that it's
flop.
Hard to get.
almost
Okay.
need to just get right.
Right.
You don't want to set this up.
Right.
So you kind of got to come
Okay.
all the way to
Yeah.
the side of it. Okay. Okay. Right there.
Okay.
15.
Yep. It's kind of a setup shot.
Okay. Yeah. Just kind of side of the 4 foot 15. Right here, like this was a
In a
short spot to
must
do
win
forward.
for Team Holman with Emma Miskew throwing the 4th stone, Kathy.
There have been a lot of rocks in play this end. Chelsea Carey hit and rolled right onto the hearts on her final. So it is 2 that she faces. And with the guards up front, Emma's trying to slash her own sideways right into the crotch of those 2 to score.
Hard! 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 Go!
And
Nice try.
will not be able to raise it through. Picks up the seal of 2. Just a 46% game being thrown right now by Emma Miskew.
That's okay. Straight. No, we're okay. We're okay.
No, we're 7-8.
Okay. Carve it. Go.
Okay. Good.
Nice. How to be.
Slide past there.
I wanted that a little higher. I think they were hoping to get a chance at maybe using it.
Just guard it.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could go top 8, but I don't mind just guarding.
You guys just like guarding it?
Sure, she doesn't have any kind of run.
I mean, we could just do this.
Does she have an in-off at all, or?
She would have an
And no
in-off
run.
on the left, but
One of those.
really steep and tough.
Nothing
I
reasonable,
guess this
right?
run,
Like,
she does have that run, eh?
does that do anything?
I think it's just.
I don't know.
It's,
Does it drag at all? Do you think it's catching?
well, like,
The
I
only
don't-
other
I don't
thing you
guard.
can maybe see is if she played this back to here, you might hair by that
Yeah.
and on a tap and tap it in for 2, but you can't get rid of this
Yeah.
yellow right
I
here
don't
is the
think
problem.
right now, I think her only shot is
And I think
something off.
Like
this
this.
in-off here,
Yeah.
this is
Okay,
really,
so let's
really
guard it,
thin.
yeah, okay. So what do you think? Like here? I went here, right?
Yeah,
And I like stopped on center line.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We
Like
should
this-
be able to get that over.
I hope
Because
so.
you shot about where that 5 is last stand.
Yeah.
And we were about here.
No, we were more.
Yeah?
We had more ice for
Okay.
sure.
Where'd you have me, sorry?
I think that's good.
Okay.
but the momentum might take
Yeah,
it.
I
Like,
guess.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of like throwing a corner guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
think so.
That last one of mine did not curl here.
Right. No, I think that looks good.
Yeah. So less than that last one, obviously, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half. I'd say we're half on a dome.
Kristen McCarville on her last.
Half on a
It's
dome.
gonna be Ashley.
We're a little tight.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
gonna be
want
tight.
to. Ash,
It'll be tight.
Ash, hard.
Okay.
Gotta get it off that rock.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, easy.
Go, go, go.
Easy.
Little roll, little roll. Don't open anything else up.
Shot.
Nice. Shoot. We had to go more.
Yeah.
Had to curl it more.
I think you might be. I don't
Have to
think you
curl
can
way
get
more.
two,
Like back line.
Think back line.
but I think it depends how much the intern curls here.
I think that's probably there more than this one. But you could
Yeah,
try this one too.
like
There's no
it's
danger
either
in that.
playing this really wide and hoping you can carve it over. And you only need to move it 8 inches, but
I don't mind giving that a go.
Or
Whatever you're
flips, I
seeing
guess.
best.
I feel like we know this line a little bit better.
Right.
But we have to move it more.
Yeah.
That's really tough, Pen.
I think it's there, Jenna.
Okay.
Yeah, because it does curl. And we're talking about like back line. Hack.
Yeah, even right.
Hack. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
you're seeing it, go
surprised
for it.
because I
I like
keep
it.
looking at the out turn, just playing back 4 weight, try and carve it at the end just to get second shot. But by the looks of Krista's corner guard that she threw, it didn't move much down on that out turn side, so maybe that's the issue.
That curled maybe a foot and a half.
Yeah, because I
because it
ticked
ticked off. Like it.
It needs to take a little more though.
She's trying this little short angle raise.
Back line, hack.
Or playing something, running something back.
Stay close. Close.
She's got to be playing this little angle raise, correct?
She is.
Okay.
Hit it high side.
All right. Got to get it by, though. It's starting to move on them. Got to get it by that guard. Here it comes. Got it by that now. Are they going to get enough of this, or is it going to go by? Oh, and just by.
One yellow.
And it'll be a steal of 1. McCarville, Northern Ontario lead it 2-0. Sarah Potts in a 5th appearance at the Scotties. Throwing the lead stone for Northern Ontario. As we welcome you back on this Wednesday night. Both these teams coming in with 4 wins and 2 losses. So a win tonight is a big step towards a possible qualifying for the playoffs. In this pool, 6 wins will get you through.
Was that down?
Huh?
Down?
I didn't think so.
So both wild card team Fleury and team New Brunswick are at 5 and have that chance to advance.
Yeah, Christy's rock if anything. He rocks the whole end.
Daniel Szynski, second Scotties for her. She was with Barker in 17 in St. Catharines, Ontario.
Where are we? 2.5. Okay, well. Finish. Yep, 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 yep. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, that's good.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
Is half open?
So
Yeah,
now
or a tight center. Okay.
you're Penny Barker.
Gonna be any
You've
heavier?
played the 3rd
No.
clean to get the hammer in 4. You didn't do anything with it. In fact, you give up a steal.
Right.
What do you do here? Here it's 5th again. Are you going to play this open, try to get the hammer in 6 and go to the break 2-0 down?
No, the score dictates now down 2. Down 1, you could kind of manage the scoreboard, but down 2, you have to get your deuce when you get your deuce. It doesn't matter if it's an even or an odd end.
Hard. We're guard. Okay, you got to tick off this if you can.
You just can't keep blanking ends or letting
Yep, little tick even. It's just there.
McCarville steal.
Shoot, sorry, you guys. Great sweeping. Sorry. I thought you were
No chance here. They've got a corner.
Still thinking 15-5.
Yep.
Well, it's just Northern Ontario last end. I mean, Kendra Lilly guarded shot stone perfectly and the top 12-foot stone twice. And Saskatchewan chased almost from first rock that entire end.
Straight.
And Penny had a really tough one on her last to try to get a single, and
hard.
no chance.
Hard. 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 Hard.
Hard. You got it hard. You got it hard. Keep it moving. Okay. Good throw. 14-9.
Okay.
Just have to open it up a little bit for you.
I
nice if we.
Okay, Kathy, down 4-0 in a must-win for Team Holman. Emma Miskew throwing the fourth stones.
Okay. Yeah,
she has an opportunity here for 2 after Chelsea Carey hit and rolled out on her final stone. So already line 1 needs to bite the 8-foot for the second point.
Line straight. Still running. Line's good. Starting to break. Line straight. Line's good. Keep it moving. Hard, Joe. Keep it moving. Good. Great sweep. Nice, Em.
There you go. That's better.
You're red.
As Sarah Wilkes and Joanne Courtney scrub
Good
it
judge. I'd say
for a
that's better
couple
now.
on the board.
Yeah.
Holman must win.
Like that probably would.
Line's good. Hair more. Well then.
Jenna Engie.
That's good. Okay, it's curling. It's really curling. Top 4.
And Danielle moved the Northern Ontario stone over slightly, so just sticking with the same ice should be enough room to come around.
Back 8.
Back 8.
You gotta go back. Can't.
Back
We're
8.
there already.
Can't.
Okay. We're there already.
That's good. Just
Okay,
not
that's
much
fine.
better of a throw.
Yeah.
14-6.
Take my first one. Do the cutter.
Well,
Could also be, I mean, you threw your 2-rock first, right?
yeah.
So yeah.
6-2, New Brunswick leads, looking to put themselves in the playoffs, and final stone is coming up from Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, for Sarah Hill, a chance to close that gap a little bit. A hit for 2 after Andrea Crawford was trying to roll under that center guard, but just rolled a little bit too far. It is open.
That 4 put on the board by New Brunswick in the 4th really blew it open early.
Yep. Yep.
And she hogged a stone as well. 40% on her hit so far, Sarah Hill. And that will work. 2 it is. Still shows, hey, Kathy, she's still frustrated. That hog line will stay with her for a while, I think.
And you know what? She was hitting to lie 2 and instead gave up 4. That's a big swing.
Oh.
Christy Gamble.
Chance to come around here. Ashley came down, froze on the Saskatchewan stone intentionally.
What is it? Hard line. Hard line. Line. Line only. Jet line.
Try and get this around. They've seen this spot 4 times now.
Curl if you can. Top 4. Keep going to my broom. Good.
Just perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice shot. 15-2.
What's your angle when you don't mind the run?
Let's try a hair high. I think so.
Yeah.
Run it.
You got like a 9.
Okay, I think it'll run pretty.
Yeah. So I mean, just a 9. Hair high.
Slightly high across the top of the face of shot stone and out the back.
Just 9.
Much better feel for the game, this one, as compared to this morning. Kendra Lilly, Potts, Sipola, run it back, said it was going to run true. And very nice.
Beauty.
She's got a very good feel for the game. 94%. She's made some key shots, guards last end to create that steal.
Yeah.
And I like where they left her shooter too. Again, Saskatchewan tries to come around. That's there to run back.
It's just a bit less.
Yeah, not as much of a.
Line's good.
Not as much of a throw.
Straight.
Starting to
Straight.
go.
Straight.
Hard
Gotta go for weight. Hard line.
Hard line.
Hard line. Hard.
Gotta bounce this. Just
Hard,
down.
hard.
Bounce off, bounce off, bounce off.
Good job.
Okay.
Just light.
Came off a hill. Yeah.
I like yours good.
This is gonna work.
Actually, do you think I need that much? It will warp at the end still. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they just saw Christie's, and Christie said it came off a hill. I think her weight was actually not bad to start, but once it started to go, then it pulled the weight off on top of it.
Considering that centerline guard belongs to Saskatchewan, where do you want to go with this?
I think he can be anywhere from top 8, even top 4 foot is not bad.
That was real good. Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to completely bury it here because of that run back, Vic. I would just leave a little bit out.
Gotta go, we're light.
Then they run it back and it's not completely buried.
They got to go, and here they go. And we've seen this before as Kendra Lilly will pop out in that fresh brush. Those fresh arms. And she's all over that guard.
Weight was like you would have had it
Shot
there.
rock belongs to Northern Ontario.
Your weight could have got top
with some backing, back edge of the 8.
Yeah, I agree. That was top 8. It goes hard there.
There's just such a difference in that sweeping weight there, or like their weight on its own.
Yeah, like darn it. And I think it'll actually stay nicely down that path if we go to the wide side. Here. Yeah. Okay. Maybe just a hair fresh out here, you think? About the same?
Okay, I think.
Positive, I think.
Yeah, 15. Maybe 14.8.
Yeah. Alrighty, Pen.
14.8. I mean, the other two for Christy and for Krista both had brushers weight, so 14.8 is be their weight. This may run on them. May not catch that curl. They're wondering if it's a little stickier out because they haven't been out this wide.
Would you ever think of your Saskatchewan playing a raise on one of your own stones?
Yeah, I actually really like it, Vic, because there's so much that you can tap it behind.
All there right now, just for line.
But electing to play the draw in.
Back 8.
Stay close.
And then if it's as
Still running. No, still
if
running.
it moves as much as it is, and
Yeah, we're back.
Stay close.
No, I can't.
Kaczynski nothing. Engie nothing.
Can't finish it.
And they're just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Penny tucked herself a bit into that because she said it'll be fresh out here.
Mine went just 4 feet less.
Yeah.
And
Curl was
Sorry,
nice.
guys. It just
that was
a bit too much.
That was a really good throw, Penny.
Now, by the same token,
Well, she took a lot more right.
they're going to go outside here, Northern Ontario. You just played one that came up just off center line. Thought about, think about tapping that up or not?
No, I like this because now anywhere you stop even top 12 foot, you're blocking off the draw.
Okay.
The tap, you could open it up, make it easier for that draw. I think this is just about making it tough for Penny. Just don't be deep and leave her an out.
Weight's good.
Okay, it's definitely out there now. It's out there. Lots of room.
Weight's really good.
Lots of room right now.
We can wait.
Lots
We
of
are.
room.
We're there.
Lots of room.
We're there. Ashes all day. T-line.
Boy, when it goes, look at that.
Top 4.
Yep.
Honestly,
Not
it
too
just
deep.
absolutely reaches a spot and hooks.
Great shot, Krista.
Very nice to draw it in. Top edge of the 4 to sit 2
That is
without last rock.
That is perfect.
Pistol.
You could be anywhere from top 12, top 8 to there.
Throw. We're there. Ashes all day. T-line.
Going hard.
Yeah, the finish, even Penny's, which was a little bit deep, was curling pretty hard, so nice curl in this spot.
Yep. Great shot, Krista.
Good stuff. Back line.
Okay.
Yeah. Just back line.
So this looks like the tap, huh?
You got it.
It is. Boy, they're tough. You got to get the weight right, the line perfect.
We'll need to tap this stone to the full 4
Hairless.
against a couple.
Right up, Pen. You got it.
Already down 2-0. Final stone here in 5.
Woo!
Hingle needs to come up now. You got to get to that stone. Center line. Got to get to that stone and tap it back. Got to get up to it. Got to get up to it. And now trying to cut them down and will not.
Take a look. Take a look. Oh, no. It was too much. Okay. Yeah.
It'll be a steal of 2. McCarville here in 5. The winner takes a big step to possibly advancing to the playoffs.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Wednesday night in Thunder Bay. As we have just the 4 draws remaining. 1 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Great shots. We've seen some already. Stephanie Schmidt in a second Scotties appearance for her. We saw her in 2015 playing with Stephanie Lawton.
What a great run back. They were in a little bit of trouble there. Liz making one great freeze and then a nice hit and roll.
Great shot, Steph. Yeah.
That looks better. For a while.
I like 14-7. All right, Max, let's go like you can.
So they got to go around their own.
Nope, they're trying to go.
Oh, coming through the hole, yeah. Pardon me. Okay.
And I guess they can rub off that shot stone.
And spin in. All right. That's not very good. Converting 1 of 9. Well, now if you can keep it out there, maybe the bump is what you should be playing. Get off that stone.
You need the rub? No, we're fine.
Well, here they go. She's through. Oh, terrific stuff. Wonderful draw. Mackenzie Zacharias. And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. So they find themselves down. Nice to see Saskatchewan coach Mark Lang back after he had been in quarantine, and so nice to see him behind the bench. As we check the numbers after 5.
Well, the first end was pretty fascinating, and if it wasn't for Penny Barker's 2 great shots, Saskatchewan would have been down 3 points right out of the gate. And then we wanted to see Kendra Lilly come back, bounce back, have a good game. In the 4th end, those 2 perfect guards created that opportunity for a steal. And then Krista McCarville, great come around in the 5th. She ends up creating another opportunity, and they're up 4-0.
That's pretty light now. They feel pretty good about their game with Coach Rick Lang. Northern Ontario leads it.
At an event like this where, nerves can come into play, or playing on the big stage can make people kind of need different things. We've all been there with each other and we all know what each other needs. So I think it gives us a lot of confidence to know that we can win when our backs are against the wall.
I think we just got to do the best that we can. I think we all know what we came here to do and what we want to do. We want to see ourselves in that top 3 at the end of the week, but we're going to definitely have to play our very best.
So tomorrow will be the final day of round robin play, and the teams from Pool B will play twice tomorrow morning, evening. That's our feature, 9 a.m. Mackenzie Zacharias coming off a win earlier today. Laura Walker missed a last rock to force an extra and now sits at 3-3. 9 a.m. So now we want to update the game between Team Wildcard, Chelsea Carey and Rachel Homan, and the final stone coming up for Carey out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina, already eliminated at 4 losses.
Well, she's trying to go through the hole. Emma was trying to go around and protect against a run back, and she came deep. This is the run back double.
Through hole. And got them both. And what a shot through the hole.
That's spectacular.
And bounces it up to get 2 and leads 6-2 as they go to the break. And as you may remember earlier in the week, their coach, Colin Hodson, had a charcuterie board. Tonight it is sushi for Team Carey. Boy, I tell you. I don't know.
That's amazing.
Grapes and fruit will never be the same. You have to.
No wonder she can make shots like that. Look at the food.
This is what you get if you make that shot.
There we go. Way to go. Colin, of course, throwing the lead stones for Mike McEwen.
Yeah, that center's not killing us.
My husband is our coach in seniors. I think he's done. I'm calling.
We could try it. Yeah. Spin, but make sure the one. We might bounce that in. Okay. But
the only other option is to come around the middle.
I think you like this or what? Do you guys like this?
Yep. Let's make it. Got it, Ash.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Yes. Hard. Right out.
Get going. Go.
And that shooter just spills a little too far. It almost sat on top of the shot rock. Saskatchewan with the hammer again here in 6.
The other court.
Back line.
Same way.
McCarville leads 4-0. Opened with a single in the first and has stolen now a single in 4 and 2 and 5.
Whoa, just back line. Whoa. Just back line. Curl. Roll on top. Yep. Straight now. Straight. Now roll on top. Got it. Hard. Yep. Whoa.
Oh, on the corner.
Good. Nice throw.
Again, an opportunity for New Brunswick and Andrea Crawford to qualify for the playoffs. Her final stone coming up here in 6.
On her final stone, Sarah Hale tapped the shot stone when it belonged to Andrea. That's the yellow stone on the side. She set up a double. It's tricky, but it could go across the top.
Whoa. Yes.
Got to get by this guard. Here it comes. Got it. Sit right there. And can you spin it away? No, they'll get their single. To lead by 3.
I'll go by 3 as well. Oh, 15-3? 15-5. Okay, yeah.
Look at the amount of ice they're taking for this outturn dry. It's not a lot. This is probably the straightest spot. We saw Krista McCarville throwing a guard here, and it curled about 6 inches.
Christy Gamble.
Line's good. Whoa. Keep it straight if anything. Wait, we can wait. Straight. Here it comes. Gotta go. Okay, now curl. Whoa. Straight.
Oh, did they leave this? They did. They just waited.
They did.
They didn't trust the just nice constant curl, and they got off it.
Well, I think partially because they've seen so many not move down there that they thought they had to wait. That did move at the end.
I think I like bump. You gotta move. Bump. Okay.
And you didn't have to be that perfect. Even if you just tuck it, there's a chance with those rocks at the back, that yellow, that McCarville chases it and they jam on it. So.
Whoa. Ash. 10.5. Ash. Really hard, Ash. Gotta go. Hard. We gotta go. Hard. Keep going. Go.
Good. Oh, that was close.
And pushes it all the way through.
Great brushing.
Sorry?
Just got away with it. Just a bit max. Wait.
Okay, again. Team Fleury with a chance to advance if they can get a 6th win as they play Nunavut.
Well, there was a stone half buried around that red stone that is shot. And on her first, Selena made a soft weight tap back to lie 3, but when Bridget McPhail attempted to hit and stick, she rolled out. So already line 2. This is an opportunity for 3 if she can draw to the 12-foot.
It's not curling. Yeah, 15-1 should be great.
Not quite an open draw, but as close as you could get. And that will be for the 3 and a 5-1 lead, and her 5th 3-ender of the event.
Sorry about your first one. I was like, oh, so sad.
Why? So maybe it is.
All right, so right back to it.
Okay.
Okay. I get on that. Did you guys get that at all?
No, because we were just debating. Because you know, generally across the middle's been like a smidge more, but
heavier, but
it's
it's
so
also
straight.
14.6, which
That
is
should be a
back.
bit-
So I think that's
pretty relative to what we've been shooting.
yeah. I think it's close. So
Okay. I think for back, we kind of want to go
easy
little.
line. Easy,
Wait,
easy, easy line. Low line. Low line.
Gotta go a little.
No, Bob, we're good on it.
To be back, we got to go a bit.
Ashley,
No, we're to it. We're to
Ash,
it.
hard.
Little bump. Line's good. Right to it.
Right to it.
Hard.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Okay, which one?
And they will just
Sorry.
drag it to the edge of the 4.
I thought we were totally back to it.
I kind of wanted to go though.
Sorry, Krista. I thought it had more than that.
Yeah, that confused them a bit.
really
They
thought we
did
were
think
back
it was
to it.
back down there. It kind of came down once it started to get into the
Like even up here?
edge of the 4.
Had a 15-3 on hers.
Yeah.
Still pretty good shot. Krista just looks much more comfortable with draw weight, putting the broom down. Not that confused look. She looked
Crease to the side.
yesterday just perplexed.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's an awful feeling as a skip because then I think you don't really know how to call the game. You can't call it like you typically like to.
And then, you know, today with Kendra's struggle, you can't skip the game around somebody. You have to keep going back to them. It's not like you've got 3 receivers and you're going to stay away from one because they haven't got the hands. You have to keep going back to Kendra Lilly.
Well, and as a skip, you want to show you believe in your player too. You know they'll make the next one.
They're staying with this one now. For sure they stay with it. Watch the over curl. And they won't get there.
Oh, almost. That was
Good sweep, guys. Good spot, Penny.
a couple more inches though. She shot and then
Hard, guys, you got it. Go, 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 go. Hard, you got it. You got it. Go, go, go. You got it.
Nice sweep, girls.
Okay.
The only other thing, I'm just saying, does she have something else rather?
No,
With how straight it is?
Because remember we went
They're
like
here.
lower. Okay, so let's go there.
You want to be on this side of center of hair,
You
right?
might give her,
Yeah.
you might leave her a double somehow.
Almost
if
looks
if
like
you
a
Don't want
matter.
a hole. No
Yeah.
hole. That's all.
so just guard anything she has
Ever like
off
a hair
that
last or no?
Yeah, I don't mind a hair lass.
Nice.
red tap.
Okay, so I think if anything, you'd be taking.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be careful.
Tight.
Oh, I think half.
Line's
Ashley's.
good.
Ashley's.
I think it's
Ashley's.
tight.
Ashley's.
Halfway tight.
Ashley's. Ashley's.
Do you want me to go with this?
We're
Closer
tight.
to tight.
That's
We're
okay.
tight.
Line's good.
Closer to tight.
Mine's good.
We're tight on its own. Don't want to.
Whoa.
Or you're only going to make this easier.
Tuck a piece.
Can you bounce
we're
off
good.
the
We're
hair?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But do we
yeah.
want
Yep,
to?
yep.
Do we, I just make her leave her a run now.
Yeah, a little bounce.
Yeah, let her feel that.
Yeah, I mean, it's only for one. If she runs that guard in, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that.
Nice shot. Louie.
Somebody in the front end said, let her run. And
Yeah.
let her go. You take it.
It's
give her
10-5.
10-5.
You ready, Pen?
10-5.
not much else. Hit and roll for a single.
Okay. And desperate.
Yes, you need to roll.
Yeah, desperate for the point. And
Yeah.
just they need something
Stay
here.
here more. Yeah.
Trying to get on the scoreboard here in 6. Down 4-0. Saskatchewan.
Yep.
Penny Barker.
Whoa. 10. Yep.
Szynski. Engie. Campbell calling line. Oh no.
11-2. Okay. Okay, 1 yellow.
1 yellow it is. Steal one more. 5-0 Northern Ontario. And a frustrating night so far for Penny Barker.
Okay.
So we drop in on the 2 wild cards. Holman against Carey. After we saw Carey make a wonderful shot in 5. This is the final. Emma Miskew throwing 4th stones.
And an opportunity for 2 here, Vic. She made a very good come around on her first, and then trying to chase it, Chelsea Carey bounced off, and it is that open stone now available for the hit for 2.
And there it is, 2. So trying to stay alive. A 4th loss for the Holman team would eliminate them at this year's Scotties. It's been difficult, to say the least, so far for Saskatchewan. Penny Barker and her team from the Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center. Steal of 1 more, so 5-0 they're down, Saskatchewan. 4 of the points have been stolen by Krista McCarville. And here again in this 7th, it will be Saskatchewan with last draw.
This might curl up a little, Ash.
And those steals coming about, just, I mean, that last one was execution, but you're forcing Penny to make a perfect hit and roll. The other couple ends, the end number 5 where they stole the 2, that was just a great end by Northern Ontario. They lined everything up perfect. The guards were long, separation. And again, Penny had a real tough one on her last.
There was that rushing mistake, or that center line coming down, that crash on the guard. Remember?
Yes.
They let off it, so that sort of added to the misery. Yeah.
They were, and Vic, they were only down 2 in that 5th end where they gave up a steal of 2. And I think sometimes you just have to open it up, and even if you get forced, at least it's 2-1. Instead, they really they ignored a bunch of centers, tried to set stuff up, and never ever had a shot at scoring anything at all.
I thought just the guard.
Yeah.
Because let them deal with that, right? Then they have no guard.
I feel like this way's going to go a bit more.
Nunavut has gotten a single, but trailed by 3.
No, we haven't.
As wild card Fleury try to lock up a place in the playoffs.
Yep, hard. Hard. Right out, Kendra. Right out. Good.
Good throw, Ash.
Yours ran pretty straight here for a while, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they finish at the end. Two, three. Just to clean.
Another guard will go up.
To your broom, Brody. Hair past it. Not just to it.
Hair past.
Hair past.
Good. Good job.
Eventually, Saskatchewan may have to just go around that red-yellow combo. It's a little bit staggered, and that might be all they have to go around. Try and set up a mistake that way.
Get up hard.
Kendra Lilly at 96%.
Hard.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Go, 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 go. Right out. Go, 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 go. All the way.
And they're catching a Saskatchewan team that tonight is off their game. Nobody on the team from Moose Jaw is better than 73%. That's Szynski at lead. Angus 64, Gamble 65, Penny Barker 60%.
Yeah, it's not what we've seen. And Christy Gamble, for sure, she came in at 80%. Just sometimes that's your opposition, too. When we go back through the game, making this entire team make some tough shots.
Heavy draw. You got it. Yeah.
Pushes the numbers down.
So I think the same throw.
New Brunswick up by 3, and the final stone coming up here for the team from St. John's and Sarah Hill.
Well, she had a bad break on her first one, was drawing to lie shot, and wound up picking and raising Andrea in for a fourth stone. But then she got a bit of a break back when Andrea was trying to protect her shot stone and force a really tough shot, went deep. And so access to the shot stone, trying to find a way to get a single.
Good, that's good.
Just like that.
That's a nice quiet tap for the one.
Now in second. Like, do we want to do that?
She
or
just has the
feel
stagger
it?
to come around.
Either that or if I roll out, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to roll here though, because that does nothing. Okay. So we either roll and stay second or we peel it.
Right?
Okay, I like rolling. Okay. There.
Just Mandra.
10. Okay.
So just roll a couple inches even would be nice.
Did someone's move in here?
This was mine and it moved in here, but she thought I was a little tight, so.
It's got to be, I would think, must be
9.5.
easier
Solid.
for you as a skip when that person, such as Kendra, comes around now. You feel confident asking them to do things.
You do, and I think you can ask them for some precise shots, too, rather than half shots.
I should be shooting that, too. Shoot.
And that was the first mistake we've seen.
Get that red out now.
Yeah, no, and you were 9.5, I think.
Yeah, that it snapped. A touch more ice on it.
To make it curl or no?
Like
I was
not
right
that,
in the
not that
forefooot.
much, I know.
Do I split in the red? Pardon? Do I split the red at all?
Or
Yeah.
Tap.
You want to just tap it straight back then? Yeah. That's going to be an easier double. Okay. I don't mind your first call then. Want to do that? Yeah. Tap this back? That's what I like. I like that. Okay. Hack then? Hack. Okay.
It's a good call. Just move some stuff around. The guards are gone.
Got it.
This all comes back to what she was telling us, I think, Kathy.
2/3 on this side. Low side. I still think I need an inch more.
About Penny
we can
Barker.
afford to hit it on this side. We can't afford to hit it less I think it's still an inch more. Okay.
Still wanting to be precise, a little, you know, growing through the game. These are the kind of shots now that she thinks they can make.
Well, and they need to, and I think that sometimes today, from what I've seen, they've just been that little bit off on those, and it, as she said, when you're not, it bites you.
Forward. 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 Got a curl. Whoa.
Yeah, the tolerance is
Straight.
teams find that aren't playing, and that'll go. So losing one, just there's less tolerance.
Yeah, there is. Well, and there's way less tolerance when you got a team playing 87% against you.
That was just over. The weight choice was interesting. I thought that was supposed to be a little quieter. No?
Hack.
Weren't they trying to keep both around?
They were trying to tap those yellows back and make a little wall and keep them
trying to hit and roll. Yeah. And it wasn't moving.
They didn't seem to quite agree on the ice.
Right.
This is a little further.
Is there any weight it's going to hang? That's why I was.
I think if I just threw that a better weight at it, airing on the back line side even.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Line was pretty good.
Still gonna.
Yeah.
It still hung there. The way it wasn't really.
Or a big
Need a little less, I guess, eh?
Yeah, simply less.
It's a little bit further than a couple ends ago. 10 though.
Okay.
Little
Good.
firm.
Yeah,
Good
little
job.
firm.
Easy. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Sarah, hard.
Is it rolling?
No. Yep, go.
Is it rolling?
Ash, hard. Really hard, Ash. Keep going. Go.
Nice shot.
This at 3.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
It looks so
Really
easy.
nice.
It's always funny
kind of
with one
lost the
team.
pass
It
to
can
the
look so
finish,
easy,
right?
and the other team looks so hard.
Nice toss.
It came nice at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I thought you threw that the same as the other ones, just with that tight ice.
Yeah.
Might be okay too.
Whenever we see it.
I just need a shot for one.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
9.
Okay. You got it.
Your comeback
Little left.
has got to start somewhere. And probably they'd love to get, you've got 2 stones left, love to make them count, but I think if you just would like to get 1.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this call is about. You could try and play something, maybe a freeze, maybe a tap, but you could end up not having a shot, and she has to score here. And it's just translated down the line this end. They haven't been able to set anything up. A tough miss by Christie, because that was a chance to maybe sit 2 in the ring.
Saskatchewan. Penny Barker.
Close. Oh. Clean. Yep.
Whoa. Yes.
Sasinski as it walks the line. And
Hard. Go.
far enough.
Christy, good job.
And she will.
Good job. Yeah, don't kick it out. Good job, Pen.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Go edge this time.
Yeah.
What do you think? Or here, maybe a little more.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
confidence is the right word, that she just doesn't look sure.
No, and I think it's where they're putting the broom down. Even for the conversation with her and Christy, they weren't agreeing on where the broom goes. And then when you go and throw as a skip, I think sometimes you question your own ice, which is a very uncomfortable feeling. And I'm not sure you throw it as pure all the time.
Same as what
And
I
we're
did.
trying to stick her on the side?
Yeah.
Wild card battle. 3 against 2. Holman and Carey. And final stone coming up here for Chelsea Carey.
Well, Chelsea made a run back to remove 2 stones on her first and was mostly buried.
Line's a
And that
little
didn't leave a
tight.
lot of options. So Emma Miskew made a run
Line's
back
good, line's good.
and got rid of both stones belonging to Chelsea Carey. That's why they lied 2. And so this is a draw for the single, needs full 8.
Line's really good.
Line's good.
Line's really good.
Just stay down.
Line's really nice. It's all yours. Good one, Chelsea.
Good sweep. Yep.
Good. 1 yellow.
For the single.
Not usually when it's on the button. I think it was pretty safe.
13. We have time.
Yeah, it's rather 1, steal.
Let's
Like,
make
you
a
need to steal
decision,
multiple
okay,
versus
girls?
Get a 3.
All right, this is the debate.
I
huh?
think let's peel this.
Okay.
Peel this one.
Okay.
They need to score a big end.
Get her on there.
We have to do it this way.
The only thing I'd look at is they've had the hammer 6 times
Right.
and have not scored with
No.
it. Maybe sometimes the best is getting rid of it. It's
Good length. Is that heavy?
then you have to somehow steal and get a big end, and I don't know. I think I'd hold on to hammer.
Like, oh yeah, there's no way. Ash was sweeping.
Looking for the blank.
Yep. Yep.
Sasinski.
Yep.
Engie.
Yep.
Looking for the blank.
Good.
And that'll work.
Are we sweeping hard for nose? I was getting worried there.
just like if the curling gods want us to take one.
She'll take
I
the
know,
last
and then I
rock.
guess they're telling
Try to come back. Wednesday night here in Thunder Bay, the Scotties, Fort William Gardens. Round robin draw tonight and then 3 tomorrow. And we should have it all sorted out, you would think. And here are the standings. Let's deal with Pool B on the right first. Earlier today, Carrie Anderson, 2-time defending champion, qualified. She's through. Everybody down to 4 losses still alive. They will play 2 draws tomorrow. Pool A tonight. A win by Crawford, a win by Fleury. You get to 6 wins, you're in. Our feature, Parker McCarville, the winner tonight, takes a big step towards that. Then you've got Holman, of course, with Emma Miskew throwing 4 stones on the ice against Carey. Anybody at 4 has been eliminated, so it is must win for wild card Holman. And so let's go over and check in on Team Wildcard Fleury. As Tracy Fleury remains in quarantine, Selena Negevin throwing the 4th stone.
Well, she split the house on her first one. No chance for a doubler. Bridget McPhail hit one, but she also rolled out of the house, and so there is nothing in the house other than 1 stone belonging to Selena and the team. This is a draw for 2.
Okay. 14-9, same weight. Nice, Lynn. 2.
And that will
2 red.
give them 2 more. Sure enough, 7-2 they lead Bridget McPhail of Iqaluit.
Oh, no.
As we come inside,
Technical?
and do we have a problem?
It was right
Well,
on the R.
the rock's
Oh, Cashmere.
hidden in the
Okay.
Cashmere logo.
Okay.
So they just kicked it as they went by.
It was right on the R.
That
The R.
The R of Cashmere.
Pardon?
It was on the R of Cashmere.
It's on the R. Perfect. Good.
Absolutely, it's on.
What now? Oh.
No. Can you help me? I don't know if you. Yeah. Thank you.
Andy.
We're falling apart here.
Technical difficulties
Mhm.
with the mic pack.
Yeah, my thing came off in the hack, so
There it goes.
thank you. All right, guys. Right around.
So elected to keep the hammer instead of taking 1. And we were talking in the break. And I said, I don't know, I may have taken the single, given the hammer away. And you said the reason, another reason would be.
Well, because you get to throw the center guards up. In the free guard zone, you get to throw 2 of them up there. And you know what the opposition is doing. So that's where you might gain some opportunity. But you know what, they've done really well this end, Saskatchewan. They've got their corner guards up. The only issue is now you have to still contend with what's in the center in those 3 yellows.
Ashley Sipola.
Yep. Hard. Whoa, easy, clean, 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 clean. Nice throw, Ash.
I was saying my second one. I don't mind that. What?
So going high again.
Do you think they're going to cap it, though?
They are.
Christy, do you think they're going to cap it, though? Right away?
No.
No, I don't think Northern Ontario, I heard them talk about capping it, but they're not going to with the score the way it is.
So a timeout has been called by Saskatchewan. So we'll
thinking they're going to guard.
Yeah,
welcome back Mark Lang.
Um,
He tested positive just prior to leaving Regina, drove here and then isolated in another hotel, as Tracy Fleury is. So after being released,
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, I only like it with like
saw him in a Briar with Scott Bitts back in
You know what the
2002.
perfect shot is? It's to Christmas tree it right on that inside of that yellow one.
Like, or do you put it one right
Can you
here?
get it to there?
Yeah, we can get right here. Yeah.
Because that's just running right in, right? I mean, that's a tough shot, but
Because this is fully buried.
That's
right?
true, and that's also second, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
well, yeah, but can't worry about that quite yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind that.
If we get to the inside of this, yeah,
you get
goes
to the
straight
inside
on.
of that, and that's a pretty nice spot.
I like it. Yeah.
Because they can't do anything. They're going to peel this one here, and then we've got two in the house.
Okay. I like it.
It's a
What have you
good
been
call.
getting on there?
You know, and then
like
what
15-3.
happens? They chase it.
Yeah,
They
15-3 on that one.
they help you get rid of one of their yellows, which is really you need to start getting some of that stuff moved out from the center as well. So just freeze down there on the inside.
If you haven't been with us while Coach Lang was in quarantine, he was still part of the team. They would do FaceTiming with him in the fifth end breaks.
I saw that.
So he would be on the phone and talking to them.
Amber would hold the phone up. They'd have FaceTime, and he'd have a conversation with the team. It was great.
It's hot right now. Straight, close. Straight, T-line. Straight.
Okay.
Line only. Yep, gotta go straight.
Back four.
Line.
Back four.
Straight. Straight. Line.
Keep her straight.
Straight.
Okay.
Hard.
Still back four.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Straight, 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 straight. Little tough.
It's good. It's good. Nice shot, Jenna.
Good job. Woo.
You almost did it too. Oops, sorry.
Good judge.
Yeah, we didn't need. Okay, 9.5. Okay. Let's go, Kendra.
Just the straight pick, make it go away. So close to making the perfect freeze on that.
Kendra Lilly.
Yes. Whoa. Yes. Hard.
Big scrub, big scrub.
Hard.
Lily,
Yeah,
Potts.
keep going. Go, go, go. Keep
Sipula, Potts. Here we go. Bang, and through. Very nice. She's really found it tonight. One more time.
Yes, but it's not as great of a freeze because it's wide open. The angle isn't there, so it has to be perfect.
So do you go right underneath then, maybe?
Well, that's what I was looking at, is that the staggers are a little bit, if you could play that in-turn draw, come around.
Gotta go.
You gotta go.
The yellow stagger on the top is a protector.
Hard line.
Might be easier than this freeze.
Kaczynski,
Just a 3. Okay, 2, 3.
Engie. Oh boy. She's had her problems tonight, Christy Gamble. Like most of the team has, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I knew the second I let go, I was like, oh no, I kind of just let it go.
So say you peel.
Yeah.
Even if she makes the roll under, then we hit the open one.
Yeah.
Then she
No,
comes.
we're just talking, sorry. We were just considering it. We don't know. I don't mind that.
I don't mind it either if you're light. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. No?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's late enough in the end.
If not, you peel it, but we just have to be careful.
Crawford
right?
against Hill, New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador. Looks like Newfoundland Labrador sitting the shot stone back of the button.
And that is the final stone thrown by Sarah. It is buried, so Andrea's trying to come off her own, redirect, pick out that stone for at least 3, if not 4.
Couple feet.
Andrea Crawford coming in, got it, and she'll lose one of her own, but have a look now. 1, 2 top, and around the 12.
I think it's 3, not quite how she drew
Nope.
up
We're all
that
there.
a double.
I think it's 3 for sure.
Bumping.
Lots right now. It's trying, but
Curling really hard now.
we're bumping
No,
it.
it's got to curl still.
We're bumping. We're
Okay?
back 12.
It's got to curl. It's got to curl.
Back 8.
It's
Close
coming.
there,
It's
go.
coming down.
Close there, you got to
hard.
go.
Back
Get the
8.
inside. Yep. Go.
And that will be it. And Andrea
Good luck.
Crawford,
Thank you.
for the first time will qualify for the playoffs to become the first to move on out of Pool A.
Well done.
From the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton. Her first time into the playoffs. They had been to a tiebreaker once before, not getting through.
Such a straight spot, too.
As she looks to become the first New Brunswick team since Mabel DeWare back in 1963 to win the Canadian Women's Curling Championship.
Back four. Hard line. You got it, girls. Hard. Hard.
Coming down hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl, 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 curl.
I don't know anymore. It's like it hit a patch and just soft a little.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That was closer.
Okay.
I'm not helping you out a whole lot today.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yes, you can go around the guard.
Yeah. You guys like that?
All right, another key game here. If you're a wild card Holman with Emma Miskew throwing 4 stones, you need the wins. Desperate. Here she goes.
Well, the shot stone belongs to wild card Carrie.
Yep.
But the second shot stone belongs to Emma. She needs to cross the face of the stone and just edge it out a couple of inches to count 2.
Big scrub, huge scrub for the team from the Ottawa Curling Club. Wilkes, Courtney, Ali Flaxey calling line. Keep going, move it, roll inside, and is that enough?
That is very good.
There it is, the one at the back at around 6:30.
That's 2.
Great shot, Em.
Wonderful shot.
Is it ever?
Sorry about your first.
It's okay.
No, you're fine.
Great brushing on that one.
It's like different speeds everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the first game where it's like very inconsistent across the.
Yeah.
So this, we're allowing her to actually tap it back and sit
Right.
shot.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like this
So
is
you-
to sit here, and we're sitting 1, 2.
Okay, so you're saying you more want to guard the yellows than the red.
I'm thinking I'm guarding her tap to here.
She just wants tighter. We still need to guard that red.
Yeah.
Okay. We can guard both.
So like here.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll give it a good pop.
Do you like that, Ash?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to play the long guard on this. The other option is and just come around top 8 foot, just tuck around that top 12 foot red.
Her best outcome. No, Krista thinks the yellow.
Okay. So yeah, if we're tighter and we can cover half of that
And that-
red.
Sure.
then
Yeah,
she's
so
still
they're gonna do it the
double
other way,
tap, but
high.
Again, she's gonna be sitting third shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
I like it. Let's make it. Half to tight. Halfway.
Easy line.
Line's okay.
No, line's good.
Tight.
Yeah, tight.
How tight?
Tight.
Line's
It's tight.
tight. Stay close, Ash.
Yeah, it's Ash.
It's
really
Easy.
tight.
No,
you're
no,
easy,
easy, Ash.
really.
Easy.
Okay, it's tight.
Whoa, it's got to
Yes,
stop.
it's got to sit. Set. Sit.
Okay.
Okay.
Lined up actually nicer, almost probably.
Well, it just, yeah, it's
Kind of what we called.
What?
It's kind of what we called there.
That's what she called it. I wanted it longer. Doesn't want to stop.
No, I know.
Do
There,
that.
for sure.
Do that, then it's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so.
probably catching this one, but
I think it's going to be wide open. That's the only thing, right?
yeah.
Unless I throw less weight so that we stick
Well,
here.
or we just try to crotch it here
There's
so it's
enough
not
cooks
open.
in the
Like
kitchen
you just
there.
go straight like that, and then
But then how do, like, there's still going to be 1, 2.
right. But at
I
least
think
we'll
we
have
still
something
gotta
else
do
in
this.
here.
Yeah.
With like a 9-5.
Okay, and then just put it back this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
9-5.
So by Krista coming a little bit deeper than they wanted to leave this longer, it actually makes this red into the shot stones a little easier. So it's yellow under red into shot stones. There's not a double there, but at least you stick your red in there and hope you get a chance to run something in after.
Penny Barker.
9-5.
Still looking for her first point as we play here in 8. Szynski. Now double stuff, and they'll leave Northern Ontario. Sitting the one back edge of the button.
Yeah. I like to hear.
Pretty good shot.
And a virtual meeting with the media as she qualifies. New Brunswick is through. One of the 3 teams to advance in that pool.
The arena ice, and yeah, I think mostly it was just okay.
So just an off game, really, for this Saskatchewan team, as a team out-curled 86-66. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. Well, the opportunity is there for a draw anyway. Or you try to get more.
Oh, you try. I think you have to. It's getting so late in the game.
All right, Nunavut down by 5. We play in 9. Final stone. This is Bridget McPhail skipping this team, and Bridget, of course, makes her home in Halifax.
She's playing the double on this. She made a double and roll under on her first. But Selena Negevin able to make the run back, and that's why they lie 2.
Looking for the big finish, and she'll stuff it, and it will be a steal of one more. And that will be it. And we have our second qualifier out of Pool A, as Team Fleury will win it 8-2. So they will advance with a record of 6-1. And Nunavut and McPhail will finish their round robin. They'll be off tomorrow. Here we go. She got one. Come across. No, not enough. And it will be a steal of one more in 8 for McCarville.
Backed up.
Boy.
Yeah. I thought we had it too. Well, Tigers. Okay.
I can't imagine the thoughts of Penny.
One more. Yeah, let's do it.
It's all Northern Ontario.
Top 8, top 4. Yep.
They lead at 6-0. We go to 9 in Saskatchewan.
Top 4.
Just trying to do something here. Finish on a positive. It's, as we say, a big game for both these teams, because the winner will go to 5 wins, and we know that 6 will get you in. And these teams will have one draw left tomorrow.
Which nice. All you guys.
Yep.
Line's fine. Yeah, line.
Yep.
Hard line. Hard line.
Just tight. Hard. Gotta get by. Okay, we're by. We're by.
Whoa.
Both these teams have tough games to finish out, too.
That'll be a 4th point.
For Saskatchewan, it's they finish with Homan, and for Northern Ontario, it's Fleury.
Right.
And if you rub the guard over.
Now, again, you don't know. Again, there's
you
something to
trying
play
it?
for.
Yeah. And then if we
As you see,
like play
New Brunswick and Fleury have advanced. New Brunswick given first place because they beat Fleury, draw number 1. So by that, they get first. So you get to 6, you're in. And, you know, all right, is the edge off Fleury, or in this case, Negevin? Well, maybe, but they're also playing for that position. Right? Because if Crawford will play carry, Crawford wants to maintain that added advantage of going forward.
Well, in first place is big, because we talked about it a couple times where you get 2 chances. Second and third, it's sudden death game.
Oh, good sweeping.
Pew, pew.
So that's a big win for Crawford over Fleury.
Hard, 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 hard. Good sweeping. Wait, whoa, whoa. Nice shot, Sean.
Wait,
Line's
nice.
good.
Lots of line right now.
Broom.
Lots of line right now.
Broom.
Whoa.
Broom.
Little tapper, back 4.
No, we're coming down.
Back
Yep.
4.
Yep. Curl.
That's you. We're just.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Just tee. Just tee. Just tee. That's good.
Good. Good. This way.
Okay. You like that?
Well, I mean, I guess.
I like 8.5. Like a PL.
Okay. You're good with it?
Well, I mean, I like the peel, but if you guys are good with it.
Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Right up.
Really hard.
Right out. Go, go, go.
Right out, 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 out. Hard.
Still first, second, third, though.
Along with Coach
I know.
Daryl Nowlin
That's why we peel the corner, though.
in the stands and watching now
Like
and
in the right in the
texting
middle.
back home.
I know. I should probably change
That
the
lady
follow
on the right,
Yeah, you should.
given a lot of credit.
Straight.
That's
Straight. Straight.
that's Sylvie Quillian, formerly Sylvia Robichaud, who has moved in after 4 Scotties appearances as a skip to throw the third stones.
Hard.
Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
She's added a lot to Andrea Crawford's team.
Man, that.
She has, Vic. The games, we saw she was making some great turnover shots, playing solid, had draw weight. Just seemed very comfortable and very good for Andrea.
I also find, Cheryl, that she makes a lot of audibles in the house. It's not going the way that you think it's going to go. She makes a decision early to go to plan B.
Yeah, that usually comes from skipping for so many years.
Exactly. Easy, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Good. Nice throw.
No, those were dead even.
Good shot.
Good shot. What?
What?
No, just, I don't know. There's no double. They were dead
No?
even. No.
It's slower kicking yours down. Line's better.
It's
Straight.
nice.
T-line. Keep it
Line's
straight
good.
for now. Line's really good.
Yeah,
Line's
T-line.
good.
Need to get third shot on this, so full 8.
Straight.
T-line plus.
And then all they have to do is deal with those 2 yellows in the forefoot.
Don't want to.
Okay. Okay.
Just that kind of night, really is.
That double then.
Just looking over her shoulder, making sure where that is. Don't want to jam it back there. Maybe spill it towards the shot stone. Kendra Lilly.
It's good for Saskatchewan that they stopped third.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean.
Well, they'll only like 2 if she.
Yeah. Rid of them so we can try to count something. Like, we're going to need some flashes out of them, right?
Pardon?
I like hitting it.
I think we need to get rid of them.
Just so we can try to count those back guys.
Well, this one is third.
Yeah.
If we can create the wall,
Right.
I think.
Like, I mean, I think we need to bring that back, like that other one in play.
I don't disagree. I think you need to play the double. You tap this
Even
back.
if you hit and flop this way.
Like
Beside
it
the other
just
yellow.
knows it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that call. The tap back now, it
Yeah.
starts to get everything in the forefoot.
Just don't know. I feel like that's just making easier shots. But
Got lots of time.
I like this.
Okay. Okay.
Just right on the nose.
Okay.
Back 8, wait.
You want me to tap it to back 8?
Tap it behind the tee line. Throw back 8.
Okay.
So just trying to tap it even. Then most likely then the pick is pretty available for Northern Ontario, and then you freeze on your next one.
2006.
Back 8.
Last time we saw a shutout.
There you go then.
Kathy King
Really good. T-line.
over Suzanne Brooks.
Curl.
Kathy King.
Yeah.
Are we just tee?
Yeah.
Tee. Okay, whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Snow White.
Back 4. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl to tan.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Kathy King
Okay, that's fine.
picked up the nickname of Snow White.
Then move up and take that out. Do you want to go out turn? Is that doubles there over there? Like his nose the end of the world? That's
No.
more like the
No,
yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
I think you want to just nose.
You don't see this
that
very
way.
often. No school as a team not putting something on the board.
No, it's
I think it will.
Yeah.
it's a tale of one
Ashley
team
seems
having
to go
everything go
hard.
right
Yeah.
and execution, and the other team just it's been the wrong side of everything.
You will. Threw that nicely.
You did.
I think this should hold for Ben, eh? Like
I
yours
mean,
didn't.
Mine went. But
Yeah,
I'm shocked. But I think that looks good.
Like mine with a 10.
Yours
I
with
think
your-
should
yeah.
be okay.
Stick it.
Just a straight nose.
9.5.
Easy. Oh. Clean.
Almost a 9.
Clean.
Sarah.
Yeah, hard.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes.
A roll.
And right through.
Sorry, I rolled.
Oh, she said we
Very
wanted to
sharp.
roll it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I threw
Avoiding
that.
the jam.
Might be able to, or we do this.
Yeah, because I think we got to get rid of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and then go there.
Okay, just curl.
What? Wait.
I like a 10. A little bit more.
Okay, so
Again, we just emphasize this is a very
thinking this
big
is-
game for
it's probably almost the same
Wild
weight I
card
just gave you
Holman.
here, but I wouldn't mind a little less.
trying to
weight.
avoid a
It's my draw for my other
fourth
draw for one, right?
loss.
Same thing.
And the final stone now here in 9. This is Chelsea Carey, wild card number 2 out of the Highland in Regina.
Well, on Emma's first, she threw that red guard that you see. And when play moved in the house, that yellow stone was what Chelsea Carey hit. And so Emma ignored it, even though it was shot, and went around and used that guard, got a little rub and roll. She is buried completely, fighting the hearts. So for Chelsea Carey, needs to draw right to the button for the single.
You gotta go hard.
Really curling.
Jolene Campbell calling line. Stephanie Schmidt, Jennifer Armstrong on the brush.
Okay, you're not here.
And she's not going to get there.
One red.
And what it is to tie. Steal a 1. So it'll be 7-7. Carey, already eliminated, will look to play spoiler and take Team Holman out of it. She'll have the hammer coming home.
So I don't know.
make it
harder one.
She's going to play this thin W. This should go into here, but it could go through the middle too. I don't know if there is a hole, but
I don't know.
Well, what do you like then? I just thought we hit the open ones over there.
Or we draw another one
like
in.
play this.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a guess, but could.
I guess you could just shoot like.
Because right now, even if you don't
Yeah.
get that, she has
Yeah, I
to make
think I
a
could do
hard
that.
double for 2.
Yeah, let's go there.
Well, I can't see on the thing, but
What do you mean?
like that rock's not crazy wide open, right?
Sarah, you can see it from here.
I think that's the simplest shot play. Even if you just
Kind of
pick
throw that peel weight.
this one
because
here,
that's what we
you're
know.
in good shape. But the double's a natural.
This just seems safer to me. No.
Yeah,
6?
no, I'm okay with it.
I think they're a little concerned
Yeah.
because
I
of
like
the
the
yellow
very
up
thin
there,
yellow,
but
which is tough too.
I don't see this ever curling. This double is not wrong either. You're getting it off the outside one into the 8-foot stone.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh. Almost didn't touch that. Almost didn't touch that.
Kind of fell.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like we were closer.
Kind of fell there, right?
I know, yeah.
I didn't think yours fell at all.
I would like to get a point and be on the board.
Well,
but if you want to go for it, then
Yes.
this is the time to do it. So
No words
Yeah,
better
I
spoken.
think,
No.
well, we can still.
That's
We can.
I mean, we
The
could mess
goal
up the point
tonight.
spread too.
Well, I think we can steal 4.
Okay, let's do it.
I think you take the straight turn.
Okay. Yeah.
And you
Oh,
just
we are.
kiss it.
We
and
are.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
In turn.
Okay. You got it. Give her a go. Okay.
In turn.
all right. Okay, you got it, bud.
Just a little more.
You're throwing the intern at it?
Yeah.
Okay. A little less, sorry.
just get on the board.
Woo! Yeah!
Final stone. Get on the board, Saskatchewan. Penny Barker trying to hold it. Zazinski. Engie. 1, 2. And that will work. And there they go. That's reason to smile.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Chunk it up.
All right.
And 2 for Saskatchewan. So no shutout. The last
We'll take our win.
still back. 2006.
All right, guys. Let's just
Small victories for Saskatchewan after being shut out for 8. They get on the board in 9, and Northern Ontario up 6-2 in this all-important game for these two teams. One will go to 5 wins. The other will drop to 3 losses.
Gotta keep going. Keep going. Go! You got it! Go!
Okay.
Harder, Krista.
Go, go, go,
Good,
go, go.
sweet.
Good. Spinning.
No.
This is my 2 rock.
Yep.
Jenna Engie.
Yep.
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 Keep it out there. Yeah.
Keep it out there, guys.
Keep it out there, yep.
Keep it out there.
Hard!
Line.
Hard! 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 You got it hard!
Oh, great brushing to get that by.
All the way here.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah, we need lots of room, guys. Yep. Yep.
I got it.
That's good. Okay.
That's good.
Good night.
Get this thin under here. Okay.
And we have our first result from the mixed doubles in Beijing, and it's just over. Great Britain has defeated Canada 6-4. Rachel Homan, John Morris, Jennifer Dodds, and Bruce Mowat, familiar names from Scottish teams in the Worlds representing Great Britain. So Canada loses their opener in a 10-team tournament, round robin, with the top 4 advancing.
Yeah. This one curled for me here.
Even with back 4.
Next game for Canada will be, they'll play 2 on Thursday in Beijing. First Norway and then Switzerland.
Boy, tough start for them.
This looks like it's running.
It's good. It's running a little. Just wait. Patient. Back 8.
Yeah, we're.
See your room.
Okay. Line will be
Back
good.
on its own.
It's on its own.
Can't finish.
No.
Starting
Okay.
to curl.
They might even be through.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
curling
trying.
now.
It does want to.
It's
Actually,
trying.
it's
No.
okay.
Got curl. Yep.
Krista's got it.
He looks cold. So cold.
Stay really straight.
Yeah.
Wait, did she
Slide better.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Not much for
Big weight.
Saskatchewan to use here, so just make what you can see go away for Northern Ontario.
Okay. That's good. Ow. Good throw, Ash.
It's crazy that literally goes back this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christy,
Let's
show you a bit.
You got it, Christy.
Oh, actually, get it right under.
Okay.
This is less than yours.
Straight. Hard, yep. Just a biter. Hard, yep.
Gotta go. Hard. It's just a guy. We're on theirs.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Okay.
PLA.
Northern Ontario opened with last rock, stole one, and then stole their way to the 6-0 lead. Before, the Saskatchewan team out of Moose Jaw put a couple on the board, and the story going in was Kendra Lilly and how she would respond from a disappointing game earlier today. Boy, has she ever. 6-2 Northern Ontario trying to move one step closer to a playoff spot. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Good game, good game, good game, good luck. Good game.
You guys?
And they're run out of stones, and so Northern Ontario will pick up the win. 6-2 is your final. And so McCarville goes to 5-2.
Oh, good job, guys.
One game shy of a playoff spot. And Barker, Saskatchewan falls to 4-3.
I know, you guys were like,
I'm gonna throw some rocks.
Yeah. She was calling me on, like, did she not realize this is like...
I didn't realize. I was just going.
You're like, oh, we're nosing.
So we'll go now to the game
Just try to get...
between the
don't think
two
it matters,
wild card
'cause
teams,
there
Holman and Carey. And they are
mostly
just
getting
in
low, I
a
think.
timeout
Yeah, I
here,
think
Kathy.
with backline,
Well, it was
backline, like
relatively
back-
open until, in terms of the center, until Jolene Campbell was attempting to make a double peel on guards, jammed one and rolled the miscue stone right into the forefoot. Emma promptly threw a guard on it, and then they called a timeout to decide what to do. Obviously, they're making a play at that stone.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and they can see it, so I think that's probably the right call. You open it up, they put a better guard on there.
And that draw is not easy.
No.
Turn because of where those two guards are.
That was probably back 4, so I don't need that much more than that, just a few feet.
Just a few feet, yeah, exactly.
Right up to it, though. You got it.
I think the end's easier.
Okay.
Clean. Backline.
Yep. Hard line.
Clean.
Yep.
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 Little light.
Really hard.
Little light. Wait, it's good.
In a 7-7 tie, and it is Chelsea Carey.
Really hard. Stay on it.
The team from Regina, the Highland Curling Club, does have last rock. Watch out now.
Oh.
Watch out now. And they'll leave that shooter there, covering the shot stone.
I think this is there, but
Yeah, she still probably has that chase.
she's always got
It's
this.
yeah.
too.
Tough to, yeah.
She'll have options.
I liked,
Like, what looks easier for her
like,
to...
just plug.
Probably
I think
the lob through here is easiest
this
for
takes
her.
away that. She has the shot still.
Yeah.
I think this takes away that too.
Do we ever go, like...
We could. Right to it.
Yeah.
And a little light's okay?
Yeah.
I mean, making
She'll
a
still
perfect
have that
hit and roll
hit and
isn't
roll.
easy. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Like, even if I'm, like, here, she
'Kay.
can't... Like,
That does make it tough.
Yeah.
That's pretty good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like,
Yep.
here, like, she's drawing the pin.
Yep.
Or making a perfect hit and roll.
Yep.
Okay,
If
so
we're
And a
there,
little
if we're
light
that deep, we have to be buried, right?
Well,
we can't be on the side
we
of
can't
it.
Yeah.
be like,
We need to be.
Yeah.
but this is also kind of overburied this way, so
Yeah,
like,
she's
it
got,
would be
like-
hard to chase this
'Kay.
way. But I still think I take similar ice
Yeah.
and full 12's good.
Here's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
If the line's nice, let us know.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll just
So
try to bring it
is
at
that
the
where
end,
we
I
were?
think.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. second down
So a
the
couple
path.
options. They talked about going here,
Yeah.
probably over a little bit more to the right and block kind of the draw
Do you like this
and
one?
the tap.
Top
I
8,
really
top
like
12.
where they landed coming right down in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Because she's got this
is
hit
the
and
same
roll
line?
on the left-hand one as you look at it. So
because
she's
I
got
would've
this
been-
into here. So I think the more you come down, even if you freeze right down on your own,
Off that
makes
red?
that hit and roll really tough. The draw is really tough.
Where do you
I
want
think in hindsight, Cheryl, if Emma's team
I think we
was
and you can't see
on
this
the
rock.
spot, they could have swept
think
that
we-
stone,
no,
their own
12,
stone,
we blocked
farther
the
away
draw.
and under cover, and then taken it
I think
away
we just blocked the
as
draw.
something that could be used.
Yeah, like here?
Yeah, you mean the one on the right?
Yeah.
They can't see a ton of it even for the hit and roll.
Not a whole lot. But she's had to play a really soft weight and
No,
roll.
I think that's minimum. I think that's good. Here more.
I mean, definitely your error on this is short, top 12, top 8. But if you can get one down right to the top of the button, makes it tough.
Her skip, Rachel Homan, in Beijing, just dropped their opener in mixed doubles with John Morris. And here she is, Emma Miskew, trying to keep the team alive.
2.5. Okay, well, whoa, let it stop now. Let it stop. Let's stop. Let it stop. Stop. Sit. Right there. Stop. Sit. That's a good spot.
Pretty good. I'm
Okay,
good.
good.
Wow.
Okay, that's a good
How
spot.
do you get in there
It's not
now?
an easy hold.
Rather got them.
That's a pro side miss.
Yeah.
Good shots. You're shooting. Good in, guys.
There's definitely, like, it got the job done.
Yeah, like easy just bumper.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we gotta stay.
Then it's not going to finish a lot.
No.
That yellow guard is long.
There?
I think so.
So bumper weight and try the hit and roll.
What about, you've got your own to come in off of the around 11 o'clock. That's the left one-handed side there. Or what about even coming off the red one in the 12-foot at 2 o'clock?
Yep, but both are
I think that's the
there,
right ice, yeah.
just tougher shots.
Okay.
It's a long roll on the right one, and the left yellow is really thin.
Okay.
You got it, Charles. Okay.
Team Holman, they're sitting 1, 2, 3. 3 losses. A fourth will eliminate them. Team Carey has already been eliminated from advancing. Final stone tied at 7 here in 10.
Hard.
Stephanie Schmidt. Oh, and you can hear Jolene Campbell staying with it. Staying with it. Get it by. They did get it by. Where's it going? Roll it over, and they got it.
Great shot.
Wonderful shot.
Good game.
Chelsea Carey for the single.
Good game. You're all good, sweet.
And that will eliminate Team Holman from the playoffs here at the Scotties.
Great shot.
Good game, guys. Thanks. Good.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie Schmidt, what a brush.
Oh boy, you do have to thank your brushers on that one.
Hi, Stella. Savvy Nora. I love you. I miss you.
Thanks. I had to redeem myself after the first one.
Oh.
Really good shot.
Just gets it by. And then look at this, just enough to get over and grab the side of the button. And so here's what we do know now. 2 teams in Pool A have already advanced. We saw it tonight, Andrea Crawford and Team Fleury. Now McCarville takes a big step up. She's 1 win away. Barker is alive still, but everyone else has been eliminated from playoff contention. While in Pool B, Carrie Anderson, she's free and clear. She will get first place coming out of Pool B. And then everyone else still alive, down to 4. Andrea Crawford, the last time a New Brunswick team made the playoffs, 1991. And that was Heidi Hanlon, and she went all the way to the final before losing to British Columbia and Julie Sutton.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Still working at the game, Andrea Crawford coming off a win that puts them through to the playoffs and getting some practice in before they play tomorrow. Their final game will be against Chelsea Carey. Kathy and I will be back with you tomorrow, and we'll feature Mackenzie Zacharias against Laura Walker as we try and sort it out. Pool B will play 2 games. Pool A will just play once in the afternoon. Final day round robin of the Scotties is tomorrow. Northern Ontario takes a big step. Saskatchewan will have to scratch their way in. It was a long night for Penny Barker. Till we talk with you tomorrow, thanks for joining us. The Scotties from Thunder Bay is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.